we're going to go deeper into I wasn't meant to have well. We're going to go to the body code. And it's also tying in I must complete everything. Let's see. 1 through 10 through 20. 17. Male, female. So you have a cord with a female around 17. She kind of feels like a good person. I don't know why. Your name?
A long time ago. Lisa?
Yeah. Depression is always it just means stuck, feeling stuck, not able to move with something. Confused depression is mixed together between you and Lisa.
Yeah.
I don't really hate it all, but like I think it's whenever I'm working with the energy of confusion, the person's always confused because we're bringing up confusion.
Gotcha.
So it's like, I don't know, I don't really resonate with this. Well, yeah, because you're feeling confusion right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's hard to like grasp. Sorry, I broke but Lisa,
no, you're fine. It's so last session something came up. I think it was age 15 or 16 around. I was a part of this the softball team in high school, and I just didn't fit in. I was kind of the outsider.
And Lisa was on the team. She didn't quit with you.
It's interesting because there was another girl I mentioned, and she was on the team with me. But Lisa was, and I don't remember, like, I wasn't even super close to this girl, but she quit the year before I did. Like, it was the same type of energy. Like, it's just not fun.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And that's why it kind of surprised me that it was a yes for her, but it was just like really cementing in, like, that was like, I followed her path and I just felt so rejected.
And she was feeling the same thing then.
It was hard to tell with her. She kind of had a screw you, I don't care. She wouldn't be vulnerable enough to admit she felt rejected.
That's the energy that I picked up originally. Yeah. And what's coming up is that you were both feeling this stuck confusion of like, why is this happening to me? I'm not really sure. That you're vibrating at that same plane, this cord of confusion and depression.
Makes sense.
Like, I don't know where I stand, but I'm stuck in this mess. And then it makes sense that you both quit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither of us really fit in on the team either, so
she was your mirror showing you where you were at.
Okay.
So this made you intolerant to a specific location. Where were you at the time?
It was my hometown I grew up in.
Okay, that's not it. There's a specific location that, like, I will not go back there. I'm not going to go there.
High school.
Okay. High school.
It's funny when you said that because, like, the whole, like, 10-year reunion, 20-year reunion, I'm like, never want to see these people again.
Well, that's an emotional charge.
Yes. You couldn't pay me enough.
Oh my God. And we bring this stuff up just to kind of neutralize it. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen?
Nothing really.
Yeah, exactly. So live your best life. It doesn't matter. Right. Yeah. I mean, some girls could talk. I mean, what's that going to do? Right.
Right.
Rubber, your glue bounces off of me, goes back to you. I mean, it's your energy. You're the one that's talking. It's not my problem. Right. Or if you did get bothered, it would be like, hey, I got a whole new level of learning how to not care about who judges me because.
Right.
It's all working out for you. This energy was in your fascia. Let's see if it comes up where. Tendon. It's in a specific tendon. Upper body. Let's see. So I usually don't talk about all the things that I'm testing just because it takes so much more longer, right?
That's fine.
Yeah. So it's upper. Okay, I'm getting it's like ear area, which is interesting. Ear area. And then over there, probably by the skull. Right, left side. Let's see, I'm gonna keep reading this. So this energy is in your stomach, adrenals. So it's kind of stressing you out, this confused energy of like, I don't really know where I stand. I'm upside down. Confusion is just confusion. It's hard to even describe it. Like, I don't know what it is, but it is. And I'm lost in it. Yeah. Right. Let's see. Nothing like that came up. Lost in it, and I'm stressed out about it. Bladder tends to hold a lot of worry energy.
Would that be like nervous pee?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Do you have that?
Yeah, like you get nervous and like, I gotta go pee.
L2. And L2 is also associated with urinary bladder. Lower back. And I think you mentioned that you've had lower back pain before, right?
Yeah, on and off.
I don't know. Yeah. And now I'm going to use Louise Hay because I'm a big fan of her. She says, L2 is stuck in childhood pain. I see no way out.
Interesting.
I see no way out really stood out to me. I don't see a way in that confusion, right? That's like, I don't see a way out of that.
That one, I'll be stuck here forever too. Can't see my way out.
Past life. And that's why this is coming up again, because past lives tend to hold on a little bit stronger in our lives. It's a little bit stronger. There's 2 energy. Let's see. Outer conflict and anger. Past life. I just kind of do that for fun. 16 lives back.
Oh.
Girl, you've been having problems for 16. Like that.
Time to let it go.
Outer conflict. So whenever conflict comes up, I test if it's inner conflict or outer conflict. Like, are we beating ourselves up, or is there a problem and not on the same page with other people outside of us? This is coming up as like, we're not on the same page with other people.
Yes. I'm kind of more of that loner, like push people away. So I could see almost more inner conflict, but that's totally outer conflict by like pushing people away. You know what I mean? So I could see both. I don't know. True. Feeling rejected, which I still feel now. Like I work in a big room full of people and I've been there for like 18 years in the one room. And it's still that feeling of like, I'm on the outsides. I'm not fitting in. So it's interesting how you say it's been going on for 16 lives. Still there and strong.
Yeah, it's actually a big undercurrent in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And conflict doesn't have to be like, oh, I hate that girl and it doesn't work. I don't know why she's so rude. You know, like drama like that. It doesn't have to be that. It could just be like, it's not flowing. It's just not a vibe, right? It doesn't have to be like
drama.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like we're not connected at the heart. And like we're talking about next level stuff too. That's what you're talking about. Like I feel good in my body, but I want to feel great.
Right.
Right. And that's what we're talking about. Like, hey, like we want to call our coworker and I'm just craving a cookie and they go buy me one, you know, like that much, that deep, you know, like whole level of feeling. Oh, okay, we're good with that one. Is there another one? Yeah. I can't trust my feelings. We're going to go deeper into that one.
Okay.
Oh, when are we going back? Let's see, 1 through 10, 10 through 20, 15, 16, 17. Again? We're going with 17 again. High school. Things get pretty confusing in high school. Stomach. So this is saying that we have to process. We have to talk about this one. We have to digest. We're going to talk about your feelings. Okay, this energy is The energy is a mix of worthless anger. So what came up is mental illness symptoms. So this could be
Probably a mix of like definite anxiety,
yeah,
some kind of like control tendencies. And I have had that like seasonal depression, like the winter depression, but I would say like the anxious control is more of like a general lifelong theme.
yeah, I can feel that. Yeah. Mhm.
I can feel it too. As soon as you mentioned like I can't trust my feelings, having to go back in there, like I could feel my whole body. I'm like, oh yeah, she does need to go here. Something's coming
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. And anxiety is always pointing to us where we're focused, somewhere that's not in our highest self. Our energy is being focused somewhere that's not worth our time.
Right.
And it just makes sense that you're feeling worth less because you were in a space where people didn't see your worth. So it made you feel worth less.
Oh, that makes sense. And I think my anger went towards, instead of like raging and getting angry, it was more like, I don't need you. I'm done. Like, yeah.
Is it almost like I'm better than that?
Yes. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't
And
need you
again,
anymore.
we're creating this like hierarchy because you were
Mhm.
feeling underneath, and now I'm like, I'm above that. And it's like, oh
Right.
no, we could all just be swimming on the same plane,
Hmm.
like you're good at kicking and I'm good at getting in the goal and you're good at passing, and we can all be on the same team.
Right. It's funny how you mentioned like the big T and the little T. Like this was a little T. It was something I didn't even really think about it till you mentioned it the first session. And it's like all of this stuff around one of those things. I was just like, oh, it's just high school stuff, But I held on to it.
And you're creating self-awareness just by doing this. So that might came up again. And I just put that you diagnosed yourself with anxiety, but
That's fine.
oh, what are we letting go of? Let's see. Oh, I feel this. It's like a heaviness.
So what is that saying? It's like that's when I should try and go to the bathroom, or what was
There's something that's coming up for you. This pattern, this energy is trying to resolve itself.
okay.
And between 5 and 7, and
Huh.
it hasn't been able to because the energy turns over. So from this, you can see that your mornings will improve,
Oh, nice.
right? I'm not sure how that would look like. Maybe you're going to use the bathroom more often if you don't usually.
Mhm.
But let's just see what that is, what the energy is about. Well, I can kind of see how this would come up with affecting your emotions. How you start your days, how your day's going to go.
True.
And I definitely think that's why this came up. Like, are you running out the door? Yeah.
Yeah, on the days when I have to like go into work, I don't. It's just like a rush.
On the days that you have to go to work.
Yeah.
And you're cutting off, this is P2 is unwillingness to feel. Unwillingness to feel, shutting off your heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
I love that the whole like I forget how you said it, but it was like the first part of your day is sets the tone for your day, or you know what I mean? And
yeah.
if I'm rushing and like not being at peace and enjoying myself, it's kind of how my day's gonna go.
Do you feel like you're really rushing out the door? Like in the morning or what?
Yeah, I've even been trying to do this like 7-minute morning meditation, and I'm just not giving myself time to do it. And it's 7 minutes.
Refusing to process emotions.
I could see that.
I can't trust my feelings, feeling anxiety in the body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shutting it off, shutting off, shutting off. Don't want to feel it. Ulcer in the stomach came up. Now, I'm not saying that you have an ulcer. Now, in future sessions, if this kept coming up over and over again, I'd be like, hey, it's a signal that we need to look deeper into it. Because anxiety and stress does cause ulcers in the stomach. A lot of people have them.
Mm-hmm.
Their severity of ulcers is very mild to very severe. In general, can just give you a lot of stomach pain, nausea, headaches, things like that.
Gotcha.
Do you have any of that?
You know, I have been on omeprazole, the acid reflux medicine, for 20 years because I didn't even know it was acid reflux. I would get this sudden, like, I'm going to pass out. I need food. If I ate, that crazy, nauseous, dizzy feeling would go away. The doctor told me, he's like, protein in the morning and try this acid reflux pill, and it helps. And anytime I try and quit it, it's not as extreme as it was before of like that crazy, you like, I need food right away. But it's definitely that acidy, like I start getting it and it's like, I feel like I'm going to pass out in a way.
So what that does is actually your stomach wants to be acidic in order to break down food. It wants to be acid, right? But acid reflux is when the acid's coming up. And the only reason why it's coming up is that your stomach's not acidic enough. It's not pushing it through.
Huh.
It's not like burning the fire enough to push it through. It's just wasn't acidic enough. So it's coming back up. It didn't have the right enzymes to push it through. So then we're giving it, do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're giving it a pill that's actually making it more alkaline. So it stops coming back up. So it's really just stopping digestion from happening.
It's interesting because I thought my stomach was too acidy. That's why you take the pills. But you're saying it's the exact opposite.
Yeah. 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 You want that acidification to push it through. That's how, but the medication is only really good for temporary relief of a problem. It shouldn't really be used long term, but in society we've made it kind of okay to do that because there hasn't been like a great solution that's well known out there. So the pill is just making it more alkaline and it's stopping you from digestion. So we can go deeper into this, but in general, have you done anything naturally for it?
You know, I do my own like herbal supplementation. I like muscle test on what I should take and everything. And I've tried multiple times of like, okay, so I want to get off of this because I hear how bad it's sucking like the nutrients from your bones.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's so interesting how you ask this because it never clicked in my head of like, I'm going to switch from this to like a natural supplement, which I do a ton of it. Like I do it all for my husband too, you know? So it's funny, whatever block I had to that.
Yeah. And that's all about like trusting your body, right?
Yeah.
And getting in touch with what you're feeling
Mm-hmm.
in there. Oh, so you haven't tested for that, what you need.
No, I've treated so much stuff with supplements. Like I'm not a doctor fan. Like I do my own natural stuff. And it never occurred to me to be like, what could I take this all natural instead of using this? So it's funny how I don't know, had a block to it.
Yeah.
Maybe like energetically, like addicted to it, like scared to leave it, like scared to stop taking it.
Yeah. Just changing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when was the last time you just not took it and what happened?
I've tried maybe 4 times over the years and I wean myself off. I'll do like a half a pill for a week and then slowly cut it down.
Okay.
And it backfires every time. And it takes like 3 days of taking the pills to get back to feeling normal. So there is a fear of like, oh crap, if I try this again.
Yeah. Yeah. But still, let's say you want to go on the journey of repairing, you have to get rid of all the food culprits.
Gotcha.
And then take supplements to repair the gut lining because this is coming up as it's been an ulcer problem.
Interesting.
Which ulcers are usually from stress, anxiety.
Okay.
The 3 supplements which maybe you've tried a lot of supplements. Maybe you've taken them. We'll see. It's chlorella, okra. This all repairs the stomach lining in the stomach. And then there's also a supplement by Standard Process. It's called High Pep, and it's got chamomile, licorice, a couple other things that really soothe the stomach in there. Yeah, chlorella really works on getting the blood vessels back to that area and getting the circulation back to repair everything. And then we got the okra to give you a new stomach lining. And then the other ones that really calm down digestion after like so much distress with the High Pep. And this is definitely coming up with emotions because the stomach is all about digesting your reality and your emotions, right? And if there's a physical problem there, that's blocking you energetically from processing life.
And if my stomach is supposed to be acidy, I almost picture it like fire. I'm taking this pill to suppress the fire, like suppressing my emotions. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, this is exciting. I've been wanting to get off of it for years and I've tried. So now it like whatever you opened me up to, I'm like, ooh, now I'm going to do this. Like now it's exciting.
Yeah. You've been on it for a long time. So I don't see it being like a straight shot.
Right.
And we'll have to, I could also do more testing next time to go a little bit deeper and seeing what you should stay away from with foods. And you're going to have to plan it accordingly and kind of be like, this is my goal. And that's why the stomach just kept coming up over and over and over and over and over again. It was like flashing.
Needs attention.
Now we're going to go back to the belief code. And there's 2 positive belief statements. Okay, positive reprogramming. So Dr. Bradley Nelson and a lot of other practitioners, they use a magnet to clear out everything. They swipe like a magnet over the meridian and just release it. But if you're grounded, you've drank enough water, and you have loving intentions and a heart chakra that's open like mine, which is magnetic, you don't need it, really. Mm-hmm. It's like we're all connected to the earth. It's really just kind of like an ego grab of like, I cleared it.
Right.
Gone. And I'm like, well, it's moving out of you. Right. The body just says, hey, this program really doesn't make sense to me anymore. I see how it worked. Don't need it. Delete. The body's intelligent and it just says, I don't need it. Like it doesn't. So your positive programming for this faulty programming, which has served you until now, right? It has, like, but we don't need it anymore.
Right.
I appreciate the rules that serve me. And I think, did this come up last time?
I think so, because I had to ask you to like expand upon it.
And it had something to do with masculine energy, right? I appreciate the container, the orderliness, like the way, the structure of things and the rules that I have to follow.
Like that masculine, like the containment of the feminine, like keeping it soft so like the feminine can shine.
Yeah, and we're talking about emotions here, right? And we were also talking about your morning schedule and your morning routine. And that is a rule that you could set for yourself, right? I appreciate the rule, the routine, the schedule. Have you ever had problems with like power of like the rules not serving you well? Because this came up last time, the rules. Like wanting to go against authority because it hasn't done right by you.
What's coming up for me is almost a sense, like if I picture the rules as almost like the masculine, like the universe is like the masculine, like supporting me and providing for me, and me being like, no, I'm going to do it myself. I don't know, like that type of not trusting others to take care of me, to be supported.
I totally feel that.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's coming back to that. If we just look at the root of the tree, I must complete everything. Like, do you have to do everything yourself?
Yeah.
Or can you let God, spirit, nature do it for you and just put the hands off the wheel and let that masculine energy do it for you? It doesn't even have to be the masculine in your life or like it can just be the world, right? like the rule. This is the law of the universe, right? Like the law of the universe is that spirit will provide when you need it, as
Right.
long as you trust it. Right? That is the rule that governs us as spiritualists. Yeah.
So I'm glad that came up again. It's hitting at a different level this time. So
yeah. I am given an abundant world of opportunity.
I like that. It's so matching with trusting or appreciating the rules too. Because like if the universe is like the rules like coming to provide for me, it's like I'm giving a like just almost like receiving the significant abundance coming my way.
Like you're given.
Yes.
You don't have to work for it, right? I'm given an
Yes.
abundant world of opportunity.
Another good one.
I'm given. Yeah.
I feel like I could like contemplate on these for a while.
Yeah. And let it sink deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to test to see how long this will take to really deprogram completely. Is it days, weeks? So what's coming up is just 1 week.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and let's close our eyes. And let's take a nice, really big, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathing in, filling up. Allowing our body to charge up. Exhale, melt. Again, even bigger breath. Holding at the top for 3. Another sip of breath. And exhale, let it go, melting down. We bring our hands on our heart center, keeping our eyes closed. We allow everything that came up today to be deprogrammed, and any residue that's still stuck can be cleared. Any other cords, any other connections, we just let it all go. And as this is released over this week, we incorporate new programs into our body by speaking the following mantras. Can you repeat after me?
Yes.
Yeah. I appreciate the daily routine.
I appreciate the daily routine.
I still kind of feel some of that anxiety behind there a little bit. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, it's something like when I'm home, it's fine. It's almost having to get up early.
Mhm.
But even when days that I have gotten up early, I still get to work at the same time. So it's a mental, it's beyond waking up early. I think I think it might be facing my feelings about having to go into work because now I'm like 50% home, 50% on site. And I hate going on site. Ever since like COVID, I'm home. And it's like I hate it.
I appreciate getting out of the house in the morning.
I appreciate getting out of the house in the morning.
Mhm. I am ready to explore the abundant world.
I am ready to explore the abundant world.
And that picture behind you really resonates right now. I am in a world of opportunity.
I'm in a world of opportunity.
As long as I open my heart,
As long as I open my heart,
there is opportunity everywhere.
there's opportunity everywhere.
With an open heart, anything can happen.
With an open heart, anything can happen.
I appreciate the laws of the universe.
I appreciate the laws of the universe.
So that I can fully express my soul.
So that I can fully express my soul.
I appreciate the rules that serve me.
I appreciate the rules that serve me.
The rules serve me.
The rules serve me.
Rules are for my benefit.
Rules are for my benefit.
Following the rules is how I grow.
Following the rules is how I grow.
I am having fun with the mundane.
I'm having fun with the mundane.
There is magic in the mundane.
There is magic in the mundane.
Oh, I love that one for you. I think that's a better mantra. I am abundant on the inside.
I am abundant on the inside.
And every morning I let that grow.
And every morning I let that grow.
I am stepping into my power.
I am stepping into my power.
Life is magical because I say so.
Life is magical because I say so.
I am creating my own rules
I am creating my own rules
so that I can let my soul shine.
so that I can let my soul shine.
I love myself.
I love myself.
I love myself.
I love myself.
Good job today. Namaste. I love you. I see you. I am you. Oh, look at that.
You caught a glimpse.
All the love. It was like, I need to get involved in this.
My coworker. I know, I'm ignoring you.
Good job today. I'll send this your way.
Okay. Thank you. This was wonderful. I had like during the whole session, I had like almost like twittery inside. Like I could feel all the stuff moving, and now it's definitely lessened. I just feel really peaceful.
Awesome.
Just I feel like I need to go stare at a wall for a bit.
Stare at the photo behind you, the painting.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's your highest self up there. Yeah. And thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell button. Also, you can book a free consultation with me if you just want to go ahead and pick my brain, ask me any questions before you work with me. Go ahead. That's down below. You can go ahead and click and just book a session with me with the link down below. Also, if you want to get certified and learn this technique by Dr. Bradley Nelson, you can go ahead and there's another link down below, which I do get a kickback with if you sign up with the program. So go ahead and do that. And thank you. Bye. Have a good one.